Okay. George should be on now too. Okay. I think we're in the clear. All right. Hey everybody. I am back. Um Back from Offkai Expo. I have stuff to show. And yeah, I had been. Yeah, I'm back. I was not only was I there, I was also staffing. I was part of the photography slash video crew, and yeah, uh, this old body, man. This, but to be fair, like I was away for like a couple of days, not only just a Saturday, but I was there for a couple of days, and yeah, I mean it wore me out for a good reason though too, and I will show in clips and whatnot. Because the funny thing is, like, I'm always when I go on here, I always show like, hey, this is what I'm usually used to, like, or used to. This is what usually what I'm working on, and this is kind of what I've been up to. So this time around, everything that I'm showing today is going to be something that I have been working on. So, um, mm. So I got some stuff that I get to show off, and other stuff that I also been working on. Actually, speaking of which, you know what? Let me actually bring up. Let me bring it up real quick. So, I believe it was. Let's see. I can bring that up. Yeah, I could do both. Let's see. So, let's see. Let's see. We got that, and then we got Offkai Expo YouTube channel. Let me see. Oh, funny. Okay, Connie. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I wonder how many did it get? Okay, it's still alright. It's still fine. Alright, fine. Cool. Okay. So, it got propped up. Boom. Okay, and I'll probably do that as well. Okay. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I've been busy, as some of you may or may not know. I have been busy. Hello. Hi, I cannot pronounce your name, but hello. I'm gonna say, yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy for the past 2 months. I mean, I think 3 months at this point. And, yeah, I've been very busy with a lot of things. Not only for my work with VTuber News Drop, but also for Offkai Expo for the most part. I'd say the entire month of May and entire month of June, I have been just nonstop working on Offkai Expo stuff that has been keeping me busy for a lot of the time. But in between those times, I had some videos go up that I did with VTuber News Drop, and that went up as soon as I was about to leave for Offkai Expo. So that was pretty cool. I'll show here in a second. Amy or Riku is okay. Also, don't forget to rest even you're super busy. I have been resting all this week. Like after I came back from my travels from Offkai Expo, like I decided this entire week I'm going to do nothing but just edit on other videos and just relax for this entire week. So yeah, I've just been busy doing that, but I've been taking it easy this week. I've been catching up on a lot of rest. Been eating right again. And yeah, just namely those things. Because I gotta say, man, like I came back home just so tired, so just out of it on Sunday because like I had worked on Sunday. I couldn't stay for the whole weekend. So yeah, just on a side, like so okay, I went down to Offkai Expo. I had fun. I worked there as a staff, but when I only could afford one day off, so I couldn't afford Saturday as my day off. So I had to come back Sunday to work. And so the way the entire Sunday for me was wake up early in the morning, like 5 a.m., go from San Jose to the airport, and then from the airport to Los Angeles. It was only an hour flight actually, which I'm a little surprised about. Um, get to LAX around 10-ish a.m. and then find my way back home from there. Rest for chill and rest for like a 2-3 hours at best, and then I had to work from 2:30 to 11, a full 8-hour shift at my work, where I'm consistently up and around. Now, if it was an office job, I might have been knocked out. Honestly, I might have been sleeping on the job. But I had to work a full 8-hour shift when I got back home, and it was physical stuff. I had to move stuff around. Got to take out the garbage and all that jazz at the hospital I work at. And man, I was so tired. Like when I was walking through the halls, I was like almost sleepwalking at times. Like I had to drink coffee. And I'm not a coffee person to begin with. So I actually had to do that to keep myself up. So I managed to pull through, got home and just knocked out. Yeah, I was exhausted. I was really struggling to go through my shift at work. But I managed to pull through. Got my sleep when I got back home, and then throughout this entire week, I just been sleeping a lot, catching up on sleep, eating right, and just relaxing. My body was tired, like my entire upper body, like my shoulders, my biceps, my upper back was just fatigued, like very exhausted. They felt weak. So this entire week, it's just been not doing anything physical, just relaxing, sleeping, let my body rest, and then as of right now, mostly everything has been healed. Like I would say, like I think if you can't see me because I'm in VTuber form, but like, yeah, most of my body has been has recovered for the most part. I go back to work this weekend actually. So, I'm fully recovered for the most part. I'm pretty sure by tomorrow I'll be like 100%. Because it's funny, because I'm going to another event next week, next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for Anime Expo. So, as press. What was gonna say? Yeah, so I did that. That was kind of when I came back, and I was just very exhausted. But I'm better now for sure. But let me rewind. Let me rewind a bit. I went to Offkai Expo. I was staffing there. I was part of the photography video crew. Initially, when it started, I actually spent a day before going to San Jose, like in another location, just to kind of get my mind ready, just kind of away from it all, just kind of chill. It was on my birthday too, as well. I went to a location undisclosed, just like in a hotel for one night, just chilling for a day. Went to go watch a movie. Actually, I have photos of that. Actually, I went to watch a movie. Went to a mall, got some stuff. And yeah, actually, I'll show that stuff in there. I have tons of videos, I have tons of photos I will share. Thank you. But yeah, my birthday, I was just basically very tired. I'm tired, not very tired. I was just relaxing. I was just on my birthday, just one day away from the city, just getting ready for the weekend. And then Thursday to Thursday I was there. I was just catching the lay of the land. Nothing really happening. Day 0 type of deal. And then day 1 and day 2 happened in terms of like the actual event. Yeah, the one thing that's funny because I didn't think this would happen on day 0, but like apparently there was already parties happening on day 0. I think, and I went to 2 parties in mine, and it was, you know, it was fun times. I was drinking, we were having fun, you know, catching up with people, talking to new people, especially on the Offkai Expo staff. As well as talking to other VTuber fans in general, so that was pretty fun chill times for sure. But yeah, I didn't go too hard. I just like lightly drank. Friday I kind of regretted it because I kind of went a little bit too hard on that day. But yeah, so I again was part of the team, so most of my job around the clock when I was working at the convention was taking video. So since we're in the business of talking about that now, let me show you first. Oh, I should show this off first. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, so first off, before we dive right into it, oh, let me move myself. Don't mind the person behind the background. There we go. So, like I said, before I left for Offkai Expo, I had 2 videos go up. This was something that I produced and edited like a year ago, and we're just kind of waiting on some stuff. But basically, it was an interview with this person called Chuba Cafes or Chuba, where she was hosting a pop-up event for Mint Phantom here in LA. And yeah, this video went up right before I left for Offkai Expo. And had a lot of fun interviewing her, and also getting footage on site. So ironically, she's hosting another pop-up event next Wednesday in the same place for Anime LA or for Anime Expo. So I'm going to be there on next Wednesday, not only get my badge but also cover the same spot. So that's going to be something that will be happening. So yeah, definitely check it out on VTuber News Drops YouTube channel. Where this dropped. And then also I did an interview with Maria from V4 Mirai, where we're talking about the Fantastic Reality event and talking about like how she announced it, as well as the where the concert's happening, other details like that. So yeah, I had an interview with her I would say about a week and a half ago, and put this together quickly before I left for Offkai Expo. So yeah, no, yeah, this was also very cool to put together and also fun to do. So very cool, very awesome. Again, also on VTuber News Drop, so definitely check it out when you guys get the chance. And then Offkai Expo. Going back to this, the other video thing I did for Offkai Expo before I left for the event mainly is I, with the help of the team, with the Offkai Expo team, created the survival tips for Offkai Expo. In terms of like, hey, you should drink water, or hey, you should be nice to the robots, and or hey, you should be respectful. Also, I managed to slide in a a Street Fighter reference for those wondering, right here. Hang on, let me. I slid in the raging demon super into this video, so that was fun. That was great. What was it? But yeah, no, I made this. This was at least 20 plus hours of work of getting this video together, and the constant feedback of going back and forth of like what was good, what was not good, and basically going from there. So but yeah, no, it came out pretty well. Pretty excited that it did the thing, and yeah, no, it was good. It was very good. It was also the first time I saw like our mascot like in action, so that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. But yeah, so okay, back to Offkai Expo in day one, I should say. All right, so I'm gonna bring up some clips that I have ready. I'm gonna move this here actually, so I can see them better. Oops. Okay.
I hope your camera's.
So yeah, like I said, my entire job for the weekend, or for the time I was there, is that I was going around and I was taking videos of anything and anything anywhere. Some of it was like I specifically was there to cover a panel. Some of it was like roaming around to cover something happening, or I was taking some wide shots for promotional uses for promotional usage for the Offkai Expo social media. So I got a bunch of clips. So let me go ahead and just play them. I'm gonna mute these two actually. Now that I can think about it, yeah. Let me mute this. Okay. So ironically, the first clip was this was the Mint Phantom speed and greet. And me and a bunch of other like video. Why is it not pausing? Oh, there it goes. Me and a bunch of other people from the from the staff were just hovering around the booth because we were like trying to figure out, okay, what exactly is a speed and greet? And you can see right here. I'm not sure my mouse is actually capturing it, but like basically right next to the monitor is a picture of Mint, and there's a hole that was cut out, and the way it worked was like there's a water gun underneath it, and they had some sort of device to make sure that whenever she pushes the button, it would squirt out. So it shows here in a second in action. I believe this is the one. Yeah, it's the very first one. So yeah, this was funny because like we were all hovering around the booth and we were all wanting to know what it would look like in action. It was like me and like three others having their cameras out, just like getting ready to record this. And yeah, no, it was a lot. It was funny. It was actually pretty damn good. Yeah, no, it's actually like it actually worked pretty well. I'm actually a little surprised about it, honestly. But yeah, no, we were there. We did this. Obviously, Mint being Mint, and able to like basically, have a conversation with her fan. It's like, oh hey, cool, thanks for supporting me. And then she just had him prepare himself for the spit. So. Because my thinking was like this was like supposed to be like a gathering outside. I thought it was, but actually no, it's actually at a booth. So, so yeah, this is when he got ready to to get the water splash on his face. Yeah, you kind of had to adjust as they do it. So I believe. Okay. Yeah, pointing at the pointing at the thing, and then boom. Yep, that was great. And then it pointed and then it bowed. That was awesome. Hey, I'm gonna just let me just scream and just pause it right at the moment it happened. It was just water. I think it was water. Hopefully it was. Let's see. Yeah, there. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can scroll to that very second. Hang on. I'm gonna just see something. Yeah. It was great. It was awesome. That was great. So I believe it was just water. I don't think of anything else. So yeah, that was funny. That was great. So that was like one of the first things, at least on my list right here on my videos, that will pop up. And the huge line to get spit on and meet Mint. There was a lot of Mint fans, by the way. It was kind of crazy. Okay, I believe this was the panel for for Shindig. So These next several clips I have going was some of the Shindigs panel, and the Shindigs panel was actually really fun. Like it was very interactive with the audience, and it was again on the fly, able to code something like able to interact with the audience pretty well was pretty spot on for what he does. And there was these signs in the front that I'm pretty sure that was like planned ahead of time. But okay, those fish signs are a reference to Joel Porcelain Maid. So then I will show you once it pops up. Like there was a bit where people will go up in the front and will just have fish heads, and yeah, it's hard to explain. But I'll explain it once we get to that part. But essentially, yeah, the whole Shindigs panel was great. Shindigs very like fast on his feet and very able to put this panel together and actually like make stuff happen on the fly was actually a lot of fun to see. And it was fortunate because I was supposed to, in this section of the panels, I was supposed to cover all 3 panels happening at the same time and get some footage. One of the panels was like pushed back, so I don't have to worry about that one. And the other panel like was pretty simple, like a Q&A question, like nothing was going on. You literally had to take maybe 1 shot and that was it. But Shindig's panel was happening. Like there was so much happening in this panel. It was great. There was rock paper scissors competition at some point. People cheering, people booing, people just kind of going nuts. It was a lot of fun times for sure. Like Shindig's was definitely one of my favorites. I also like Shindig's in general. So like, I was kind of like a kind of one of those moments where it's like, oh, I'm working here, but I'm also having fun still. He somehow managed to get his I believe his channel was like offline, but people was still able to use the channel points to submit, like to cheer and boo, and it got to a point where he had to disable it at some point, so that was hilarious. That was great. But yeah, so again, good times at Shindigs. As this clip rolls out, I got a bunch of shots, so like it could be the same shots. It could be the shots of the fish people walking around, or I got some good shots of the rock paper scissors one too as well. So that was fun. That was great. But let me see. Let's see. The next clip is, let's see. Okay, yeah, just more of a pan shot. Please clap. Hang on, I'm drinking water real quick. Yeah, I would say like in terms of like how big the crowd was in there, it was at a decently sized like filled room. I think it didn't start that way initially, but I think over time people kind of came in here because like A, they might have been bored, and B, they might have heard of things happening. So they're like, what is happening in here? Why is there cheering? Why is there booing? Why is there clapping? So yeah, there was a decent amount that were showing up, and it was pretty cool. Oh, this is when they initiated the he has this other like redeem where like it's basically the whole cyberpunk meme, or like he'll say something dude and then it'll stop right on there. So he enabled that and was able to get the audience to just use it, so that was great. Sub to skip ads. Yeah, so I think at some point he also disabled this at some point. So that was hilarious. That was great. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was some pretty good times. Got more shots of this. Yeah, many of these shots are just kind of like reaction, just like, hey, here's what Shindigs did, and then also a reaction, and then also, yeah, you know, please clap. So just some simple shots that the social media team could use for whatever promotional purposes. But yeah, Shindig's panel was great. Can't say enough. When I get to the part where they were doing other things, I'll have more context for it when it happens. But my idea, like, when it comes to like shooting at panels, like, it's usually like there is like maybe a few points of the room you can shoot from to get like a good angle, which is like the corners, the back of the audience, if you're lucky, the front of the audience if they let you. Oh yeah, this was the whole smash or pass, and it was like, do you want to smash this or pass this? And people thinking like, oh, you know, like sexual, ha ha, funny. When it turns out, no. When he means smash, he literally means like actual smash, like actually kill. So, that's what they meant when Shindig was saying, you smash or pass this. It's like smash. It's like, okay, well, this character is dead now, so it's your fault. You did this. And they had this whole bit with one of the frogs in the background. It's like, no, you chose the wrong lever to pull. It was the cool prize, not the hydraulic press. So, yeah, that was funny. That was great. A good bit to throw in. How big things are watching. And also I found out recently, and I'm just waiting on. Actually, yeah, I'll keep that to the chest. Actually, things are happening. These are happening. So, but yeah, another shot of the audience, having a good time, watching it happening on screen. That girl with the white hat's actually, wow, okay. She's very nice looking. What was it? So yeah, not really much to say. Oh yeah, this is the Joel bit. I think it's a Joel bit here. I think Smash was the option here that they have for Joel. I think so. Let me see. Yep, Smash. Yeah, people just wanted. At some point, like, people just wanted to Smash, like all the time. So that just became a thing at the panel, and it's like, all right, well, we're just gonna keep doing this, aren't we? But I believe coming up soon is the Joel bit. No, okay, no, it's just like pointing out, like, hey, cool prize, you pull this lever, not the other one. Actually circled in, so it's like this one right here. Let's see, so I believe goodness, it goes to the next clip. This is the best kind of stream. I don't doing anything. I can just sit here and watch all the video clips I did. Here we go. So here was the Joel bit where Shindig was like, all right, it's Joel time. So now people in the front were waving fish signs, and they were just like, it's the thing in Joel's stream where it was just like, hey, there's a bunch of fish that would like that would spin and chat, and then they had these guys in fish heads, and they were Shindig did say that you will get wet in the front row. So I did not know in what context, and apparently there were people that would just had like spray bottles that just like would spray you in the front. So and the entire time it was like everyone was saying Joel, 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 Joel. So that was great. That was good. That was a good bit. I like that. I like the X. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's a good reaction shot. That was, I think this was the beginning of the like Russian roulette bit, where they had audience members come up to the microphone and do rock paper scissors, and they would like, and then that's right. And then in between all this, I had to go to the other panel real quick, and this was talking about cybersecurity, and I took one quick look, and I was just like, okay. I have like maybe like 2 shots in here, maybe 3 at most, in terms of angles. Because I was going between this panel room and the Shindig's one, back and forth. Because I was only given a lot of time to choose what footage I want to get. So after I went back from the cyber security one back to the shindigs, because cyber security one was pretty simple, as you saw. It was just like maybe 3 shots at most, 2 shots at best, talking screen to audience, look it up, and that was about it. But over here in shindigs, you got signs, a fish going like spinning in the front row. You got people coming out in fish heads. You got people interacting with the audience. Like it was just, it was shindigs was all over the place in terms of like what was happening. I kind of wish I would have kept one of. I kind of wish I would have taken those one of those fish signs. That'd have been great to have. I could just have it. I don't know what I'll do with it, honestly. If I still had it, so it's like, well, Yep, just spraying, first row, splash zone. I can guarantee you that these guys will probably be our VTubers. They were like, hey, let's volunteer and then actually like, what's funny? I bet you one of them is Joel. I wouldn't be surprised if Joel is one of them. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna put a fish head on and I'm going to like spray people. So. Yeah, that was great. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, honestly. But yeah, as you can see, like the boom was starting to pile up. Like it started to fill up more and more as time went on. I believe this is when the beginning of the rock paper scissors segment happened. Yeah. So this is when I got the idea of just going up to the front and then kneeling down to make sure I'm not getting in the way. So now it became the Russian roulette rock paper scissors segment at the panel, where, they did rock paper scissors and they had a frog and a baby frog up on screen, and like you would like basically whoever represented the one or the other, the shindigs would basically have a gun to each sprite, and like would like you would take a chance of like, all right. Is this gonna go off? And if it does, this character is dead. If it doesn't, it lives. So, yeah. Okay, so I believe this is the beginning of the rock, paper, scissors. And I'm like, I'm gonna get up on this. I'm gonna get a good shot. Like, alright. Like, alright, first one. Rock. I believe at this point I'm just like focusing on them. Do I turn? Oh, actually I do turn, actually. The funny thing about this entire bit was just like 90% of the time where he would aim the gun at like either sprite, either character, like it would not go off. That was like 90% of this bit, because it was like it might have went off once and then like for most of the time it didn't go off. Oh, and they kept getting ties with this rock paper scissors competition between these two. It's just like they was not on purpose. But it managed to happen a lot. So, yeah. But yeah, like it's just funny how it's. I think in Shindig's mind, like this is gonna be like a fast bit of like, hey, people are dying left and right on screen, but it never happened. So it was just like click, 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 bang, click, 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 bang. I'm like, wow, that is funny. That's funny how that works out. It's very funny how that works out, you know. So yeah, we turn around to the screen, and I believe this is another click that happened, or no? I believe this is the tie. No, okay, yeah, it was either the tie or like they were just kind of. There we go. Yeah. It was also like he was like kind of stubborn. It's like I'm choosing rock every time, or he would say something to say trying to throw her off. And then yeah, again, I believe there's another click. Please clap. And was it a click? Actually, you know what? I could probably just turn the sound on, honestly. I could probably just turn the sound on, honestly. Give me a second here. Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna turn this on real quick. Videos. And I'm making sure that my this. Okay, cool. Rock on. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, is it 3, 2, 1 or rock?
3, 2, 1, then rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Tie again. Yeah. And then it goes off. It's just like, okay.
Is that not a smash and pass?
You're really good at outside.
Yeah, I know. We got the brain lock. Oh. How many rips are you
But we tied.
Yeah. That was pretty much 90%.
We gotta speed it up a little bit. Just make sure there is an actual bullet. Important part of this whole. Is that?
Whoa.
Let's do this.
No.
You can hear him in the background. Just like, no! Hey.
Look, I'm jobbing for the content.
For the content.
Back on the fish.
Oh, it was fish versus frog. That's right. Yeah, you can see the click. Yeah, the click keeps going.
No bullets.
Wait, that means there's one more.
Whoa.
All right. You better than this one. You can do it.
It's all for all the marbles.
I'm going rock.
Okay. I don't know to trust you or not.
Ready. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'll see this time.
The mind games.
Go rock again.
Okay, back on the frog.
It was tie.
That would have been a disaster.
Having the signs was a great idea. The please clap or please boo was actually really good. I was just like, oh, this is great. This is actually really good. I love guns.
Turn it off, all of them. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I did sound lying.
Yeah.
Oh, do it! Kill me!
I can't see.
The fish!
Fish one.
No, you're the fish. I'm the frog. I'm the fish. Wait, how do I live?
Frog one. Okay, frog one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a chance that nothing bad.
Yep. Doosh. He almost hit me, by the way. He almost hit me. Which is funny. But it was a good shot. It's a good shot. It's a good shot.
It's King of the Hill, so let's get the next person up. We'll do this a little faster. We'll do this a little faster.
Yeah.
Persona? Oh, I get it. Okay. Go. No way this goes off on the first shot. I'm just trying to build some tension. Congratulations, Fish. You live to play another round. Next round. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and this basically was funny just because, again,
3,
mostly just like no shots, like a lot of ties and like a lot of clicks.
3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Frog one.
Go. Okay. I'm actually so tense.
Yeah.
Next round. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie again.
Try again. Oh my god. Next round. Sorry, hold on. I'm messing with some background. 1 second. Three, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can hear me.
Who's tying with the? You're calling me up again.
It's funny. It's like I'm saying it same team. I was saying it too. It's just like, oh my god.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
More ties.
What are the chances? What are the actual odds?
It's a 50. It's a 1 in 3 shot odds, honestly.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, you know what? We're done with this segment. We're just gonna look at random numbers.
Again, nice.
It's no different than what we're doing.
Nice switch from Shindig. So it's like, you know what? We're looking at numbers now. So it's like, all right, cool.
Let me get the clapping in here. 1 second, sorry. There we go.
Numbers. Are you not excited for numbers?
Fish one.
Fish one. You just have to unlock the random number generator. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I believe.
Oh my god, I forgot to pay out the gambit last time.
Oh, that's right.
I'm so
He forgot to pay out the what do you call it?
I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me do that right now.
That might have been it. Why it was not clicking. I could be wrong, but like it. He forgot to do the payout because he was doing also bets in his chat as well.
Prediction. Well, should we do a gamble on this one? Yes, or you guys can choose.
I think it's about to be the final shot.
Oh, is it? I don't believe you.
Remember, we cannot count.
Hello? You can't count. Now this next one might be the final shot. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Shoot.
Frog one.
Yay! Yay! Hey! Let's go! Murder! Yeah! Blah 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 blah. All he has the end of the bit. Yeah, that was the last bit of it where they just end up leaving. And then go back to the other panel, which was like basically the same thing. I was like, oh, nothing's really changed. Here's another shot. Okay, cool.
She gave the first grading order. I'm like, wow, Mom, okay. But anyway, I had to literally sit with her and be like, Mom, my name.
Yeah, again, there was really much going on. I kind of lucked out when covering the panels.
Like, okay. All right.
So like, I literally had like maybe,
It's very hard. Where essentially.
like honestly, like just Shindig's panel for the most part, and then this, and occasionally come into this panel like maybe once or twice.
They can't like play games with me.
So there really wasn't much to really kind of discuss or to cover. So it's like, oh, okay, this is pretty easy.
And you know, you can't get mad at them. But it's
Pretty
just for your
easy.
own
All right,
safety.
cool.
It's like,
Rock on.
just you gotta be careful, you know. So I just don't stream with them as a whole, and they understand generally. Like a real friend would really understand and be like,
It's like reaction of her just nodding up and down. Just like, yes, I agree. I agree. I go back to my seat. Yes, social media. Use that for something. I don't care. Gooning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, and again, there's a shot of them like just more for like, hey, this is a panel. Which ironically, like, I actually had to submit these videos to Offkai. So it's like, hey, I got some panel footage.
My eyes! I know, my eye through this whole thing has been like weird, but.
Don't worry, you won't need them soon.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, that's right. Shindig put himself in here. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot. Shindig puts himself in there as this last bit.
Wait, I'm still in the commentary booth. The immersion has been broken. That's the one thing that's gonna ruin the presentation. That's gonna ruin. Yeah, it's gonna ruin everything. Right, tell me when to do it. It's your call.
Do it. He lived. He lived.
Oh, predictions?
Dead.
Cheating on it. Predictions, predictions. Up. You got 30 seconds.
Hey. I want to clap now. Kind of want to do the same thing. And he lived.
This is more thrilling than playing with real people. Yeah, this is the closest we'll get. Okay. How are you feeling about this?
The back perspective.
I've been living so far, you're not gonna die today. 25% fail.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
What up? Wow, he's lived. Lived. Who are you? I'm doing it. What up, YouTube peeps? Welcome to the stream. We're watching all the clips that I took at Offkai Expo. And yeah, just kind of talking about them. This is from Shindig's panel. And yeah, he's playing Russian roulette with the crowd. Or with the frog, I should say. All this is like programmed on the fly too, as far as I know. He lived. Let's fucking go.
This can't happen. It's my panel. I'm the streamer.
I'm pretty sure he initiated that himself, but hey, it was a great bit. It was a great comedic bit. And I think it ended the panel right then and there. I think that was it. Yep, that was it. That was the panel. That was it. Oh right, this was the Watergate panel. This was like, I think, the next day on Saturday, because like I was up, because like I had to be up as early as 10 a.m. to do this, and like the night before I had been drinking, and I was already kind of hungover, and I was like, I was just like, I have to be up early, kind of, to do this panel and many others, and I'm kind of hungover. You know what? No, I was hungover. I wasn't kind of. I was definitely hungover. So, did I play Star Wars Fallen Order? No, I should though. I definitely should play Star Wars Fallen Order. I heard it's real good. It's on my to-do. It's a game I definitely want to play at some point. Yeah, so yeah, this was the Watergate panel, where she hosted this panel last year at the other venue, which funny enough, I edited the video together. So this was an evolution of it, and they gave her a much bigger room, and they had people kind of demonstrating, a lot more people involved. So it was really cool. It was really awesome. So I got some good shots of people getting really into it. Yeah, no, it was cool. It was chill. I'm just in the back, just chilling, or in the front, and I was just like watching all this unfold. It's like, all right, this is chill times. People are learning, getting excited, getting ready for the whole Watergate thing on Saturday night for the concert. So. Eight, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that was cool. You know, it's kind of crazy looking at this. Like, Watergate is a good workout thing to get into. Like, your whole body is into it. It's like contorting in different ways, using both your arms and your shoulders. So, yeah, you could really get a good workout, honestly. I wonder if people like lost weight doing this. I'm pretty sure they have. Honestly. Now I think about it. But hey, more props to them, man. Very passionate about it. So I respect a lot.
Performers demo a bit for slowly 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, roll, swing, punch. Up, roll, swing, punch. Up, roll, swing, punch. Up.
The one guy in the center there, just doing nothing. Just like, okay, I'm kind of confused now.
The soul we're using to
And the guy in the background, just casually flipping it.
Most high part of the song. We usually call the move performed during the chorus Sabi Waza. It's typically the flashiest and most
Oh yeah, I saw her in real life, by the way. I was like, oh, that's what you look like. Okay. Now, to be fair, a lot of people in Offkai have like who want to be like hidden, were pretty much hidden. Well, it was obvious that they were VTubers because they would be wearing something to protect their face, usually mask, sunglasses, even at some point like just entire helmet. So, but yeah, no. Before this panel started, I saw her. I was like, oh, okay, that's what you look like. Which, you know, the more I look at like VTubers in real life and then also online, so it's like, okay, you guys are just you're you guys are normal people. No, it's just like it's always like it's cool to see like, okay, you know, the humans behind the face, like just because like they are like people like me and just like want to chill. So it's like, oh, cool. And I kind of got that kind of feeling when I was at a party Friday night. So yeah. Okay, no, it's not. Okay. And then this was so this is the Kuro Michi panel. So I think the challenge for this company in this panel was the fact that it's always like dark in here. So like I couldn't, because I wanted to get a crowd shot. I was trying to adjust the lighting. I had to go to manual, but like it just was not. It was kind of hard. I was able to get some shots, but then if I did, that means the screen is just would not be. It would be super bright. Unless I go and edit this in post, and it's like, hey, let me do both. But yeah, it was a bit of a challenge when it came to that, honestly.
They won't respond to my DM. Hey, check your DMs right now.
You know who you are.
If you guys turn around to the very back behind the mic, that's Mono right
Oh, and this is like when
there,
the
by the way.
because like the other thing she was doing in this panel was Michi was giving away. I was doing tarot readings. So.
It's supposed to help us do stuff because I can't shut up.
And again, like in terms of like panel wise, I think I think there was some. I mean, obviously when it comes to panels and getting some shots in, like I think it's usually not much to really cover.
Both our managers.
The close-ups of the panel stage. There's close-up of the MC. You got maybe the audience reaction. The corners to kind of show how many people are there.
Said, I hate you.
But not a whole lot to kind of work with, honestly.
We should have a micro panel.
They always do it. Also, the crew is Jared, by the way. Okay, we skip this part.
No.
We cannot skip this part. How long did it take you to record those vocals and work on that song?
Like 3 hours, I think. It was not a serious song, but you know what?
Yeah, so really much not really much to say.
Inspiration, Kuro.
I mean, I didn't make all of those lyrics.
Oh, right. Kuro was talking about his latest single he made.
Right. What is your favorite lyric of that song since it's the original?
What are you asking me right now?
I just want to know. You know, it's like you made that song. It's an original song.
I like the pink.
Watch the video. It's
Yeah, there really wasn't much to really say about this panel. It was fun. It was like whatever. So you know, so it's like yeah, all right.
One of your merch that I really wanted to get, but I couldn't get it.
Oh yeah, what?
You know that like boxers that you.
And even getting like reaction shots. Again, it was very dark, so like the low light can only do so much. That guy was great. That guy was great. He has great reaction. He definitely like WWE pilled.
Ooh, that's on you, bud.
I stream at like 6 a.m. for an hour. I forgot.
Ooh, that's on you.
Oopsie.
All right.
You do like 15 hours.
Continue. Sorry, he's so
Sorry,
sometimes.
continue.
It's okay. Michi, what do we have for today?
So real.
Oh my god, yo.
Oh yeah, they had a hand cam.
Middle
They
fingers up to it right
for
now.
her tarot readings. Yep, and then they were flipping off. That's great. But yeah, she had a hand cam for her tarot reading, so like it was just like she was showing that off.
Like this, and I'll just like shuffle through it, and I'll pick the good
And she did a tarot reading for the MC, and then did tarot readings for a few audience members, and also for Kuro as well.
I will say I think we are doing. If anyone in the crowd wants one,
What up, darkness?
we can also do one
Darkness,
for
my
you
old
guys.
friend.
Overall, you can pick what you want to be read, right? Usually it's either
There was a decent
general
amount of people
or
that showed up for the panel, I will say. Like, because this was at like 10 a.m. The other panel I was talking about was actually at like 12 noon, I think it was. Or no, 11 a.m. Yeah, 11:30 or something of that nature. This was the first panel.
the reading.
It's the first panel of Friday?
You just don't know.
Or Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. Oh. It was early in the morning, so I was just like, and I was already hungover, and I was just like,
Okay.
yeah, I was already going through it, so.
And do my very best. Panini, I want you to know, if my mic gets quieter, it's because
You're leaning.
this is where the camera is. My mic is over there. Because I can't figure out how to drag my mic.
Do you know like an adjustable mic, like to drag or no?
So I do, but I broke it like a couple of months ago, and now it's being held together by tape. So if I move it, there's a chance that the tape will fall off.
Average VTuber setup. Holy.
Alright, can you see these are Panini's cards. And I will be opening them. This is supposed to be past, current, advice for the future.
Okay.
Completely random, genuinely. You didn't see me shuffle, but
Oh, that's upside down, right? Or is it?
no.
No.
You can flip it.
Yeah, people are going nuts.
Some people like already know what it is. I don't even know.
Yeah. We're fucked. No. Well, it's actually good news. Turns out Michi found out, like, no, you did Kuro, you can get married in the future.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the wands upright, and then last you got Queen of Wands, which is not that bad, right, you guys?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
pretty good.
You just interpret it yourself. You don't even have to worry about it. It doesn't even matter. So, Panini, would you say that you're sad?
Oh, and this is for her, sorry.
You know,
This is for her, sorry. Kuro was a whole different thing. Yeah, this is for her, yeah. She was just like, this rating is not the greatest. When Michi told her. She's like, please don't fire me.
usually indicates that you actually feel overwhelmed and burdened by what you're doing that you have. Now this might sound really bad. You're going to be so excited for the last one. So for the last one, it's actually good. It's telling you, it's reminding you kind of, that maybe it's time for you to grow a pair of balls. You have to like start prioritizing things and then be more confident in yourself, you know? Sometimes you are a very warm person, you are a very passionate person, you're very enthusiastic. People like that about you, but sometimes life can drag you into different ways. You might feel like a lot's on your plate. You gotta prioritize what you want.
Yeah.
The good point is it can be
It was, yeah, the MC was not having the best time at the moment.
Can we go to the next person, please?
It was just like, oh, wow, I don't like this reading.
Alright.
Oh, also side note, I totally forgot.
Michael is going to be walking around and
I totally forgot. So the audio of this panel, if you hear popping sounds, that was from the speakers the entire time.
pick someone.
What I know about now is that it was actually on their end, as far as I know.
Oh god, this is
But yeah, the entire panel there was like audio popping the entire time. And it wasn't, well, it was pretty bad, but like people powered through it. So like they were still able to hear both Kuro and Michi fine, but like there was popping sounds every time they spoke. So you know, it is what it is. So I can't really.
Hair and the waving hands. Yeah, you stopped waving the moment I said, yeah.
Walk up.
Oh, sorry, microphone.
Nice.
I unintentionally made the guy follow me. I was just like, yeah, come here. Oh wait, no, well, wrong direction, wrong direction. I just happened to be at the right time at the right spot.
Put your cards back. What would you, what's your name, by the way, if I can know?
I go by UL.
Hello,
This was cool.
we do not, we're not liable for any bad behavior. What would you like from us?
I didn't think this far.
That is a great, you know, you're going places, I like that.
Wait, what were the options? It was career, love.
There's career, love, health, or general, if you just want overall.
What would you want, Takemichi?
If it were me, I would have chose career. I would have been like, tell me I got a job and like actually just am stable for God's sake.
You know what? I think everyone.
That would have been actually been an interesting POV, honestly, now I think about it. Shit. I'll do that for next time. I'd be like, hi. Can I go up there like POV?
Uprise? Is that a word? Not okay, I want you to know, usually the one that's very good at this is my good friend Ollie. I'm not very good at love readings.
No.
But I will do my utmost best.
I think you did a great one for beginning.
You think, girl? You think?
Hang on, I'll turn this up a bit.
You forgot I was here?
So yeah, I was on this guy for like most of the segment. Clap, 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 clap. You can do it, man. You got this.
Are you ready? So we have. Oh, fuck me, alright. So you have. That's funny. Next one. So we just kind of twist the.
That guy was kind of cool.
You know, I should try one of those tarot readings. But at the same time, like I already know where I'm going in my career anyways, so.
Hey, upside down's always a bad thing, right?
Not always, that's true. But not in this context.
Another shot of this? Okay, no, this is a good shot. This is a great shot. I love this shot. This is a great. This is a great shot, honestly.
First, you got Page of Wands reversed, and then you got the Empress reversed.
Such a
and
great
you got
shot.
the
Holy shit.
Seven of Wands upright, which is usually very good, if not in like.
That was a great shot, man.
Cards. It seems like in the past there
Yeah,
may
if
have
you,
been
the
a
quick clips are just like, of me trying to figure shit out.
when it comes to romance in your life.
Another
Maybe
great
you're
shot.
not
This
sure
one as well.
If you want to be in one, or maybe
That was another great shot as well. That
don't really
I definitely am
feel
proud of.
too fulfilled in your past love situation, but worry not, because according to the current card, which is really good.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
It may seem right now that you might feel a bit smothered, or like maybe you feel not very, you know, like your self-worth ain't there. Oh, I hate doing this in a crowd, man. I can see you're disappointed. You really do it.
Glad it wasn't me. Oh, I'll say that for sure.
Screen.
I'd be like, man, if it was me up there, I'd be like, I regret my
maybe you
decisions
just
up
feel a
here
bit
now.
overwhelmed, right? Like, right now you.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good to see both of you because I didn't win the
And they had Q&A for a brief minute.
So I'm trying to get into content creation myself. I have a lot of ambitions, a lot of ideas.
Right? Nice hairstyle. Or hairdo.
Neither do we.
Well, that was unfortunate. I was gonna ask for
Discipline? So like, is it streaming enough? Well, I mean, I didn't stream that much last year, but this year I'm streaming a lot more.
So yeah, went to a Q&A,
That made me want to stream more.
and then like there was a few other tarot readings that happened during the end of
If
this
you wanna
line.
be
So
very disciplined, right? The easiest thing to do is have someone who will be really disappointed if you're not disciplined. That's how I do it.
Parents who will be disappointed if you don't make it. Yeah, that will work.
Yeah.
Our managers, right?
Wait a second.
The fact that you look so good and you're so disapproving makes it worse.
I love like some of these short clips I get like just random
What
quotes.
you really think of me, Michi.
Okay, get out of here. Hi.
Hi there, Michi.
My only regret is like I didn't talk to the editor of Michi. If I had the opportunity to be like, oh, cool, good job. I know your pain as an editor myself. So I know the feeling all too well. Again, another great shot. Another good shot to use for people for Offkai. And they already have this footage, by the way, so I don't have to worry about it.
Right, we wrote that was not the response I thought.
You are gonna get. You are not getting invited here again.
Sorry, I mean model, VTuber, not naked, censored, according to TOS.
I think another VTuber came up. Yeah.
Stop,
Yeah.
Stop, I have to focus on this panel. I can't continue to give them reasons to never invite me again. You will invite me again, right? Okay.
Yes, we'll invite you again.
Over, guys. It's
I don't think you'll have any issue. Just fix your audio problems on your end next time.
Take the lead.
I need to drink some water, bro.
But yeah, and it was pretty cool. It's like it's nice to see like VTubers like, oh, this is the editor.
I can't wait for you to come back home and do all of the songs I want you to do.
Damn.
I think his name's Mono. Yeah, he's editor for Michi.
Thank you! I did. I asked why you treat me this way. Why do you hate me?
Hello. Where the hell did you?
It was interesting. Also, like there are definitely a handful of people who are in cosplay. Like the interesting thing about Offkai Expo, honestly, was like you had obviously cosplayers who were cosplaying as VTubers or themselves, but also you had like people who were cosplaying as game or anime characters that their VTubers they follow love. I kind of noticed this last Offkai as well, where Mint was there. She had a panel with Mehmetara. And then I saw like one or two people dressed up as Snake because Mint loves Solid Snake from Metal Gear. So I'm like, oh, huh, interesting. That's a very interesting like idea for a lot of people to do. It's almost like a fan meetup in a way. So it's interesting. It's very interesting in that aspect.
What? Okay, I push up into your life and you can't run away.
Come on, Kuro. Ooh.
Last question, and then we'll move back to the tarot card reading.
Yeah, this guy is great. This guy's got the memo.
Hey, Minji, good to see you again from last year's anime.
Saw him at Offkai Expo last year.
And, I'm sorry I gotta do this real quick. What's up, Harada? What's up with Tekken 8, man? What's up, man? Come on,
Does Kuro play Tekken? It sounds like Kuro plays Tekken. Alright, good to know. Good to know.
But I got a question for both you two.
It's funny too because there's a Bandai Namco rep there at Offkai for their other event. But man, that's funny. Bring Harada to Offkai next year. Do it, you cowards.
I still like it. But I got a certain person. She's very stinky. She's very shy. I known her for like a long time ago, and I need your guys to
Oh, that's right. He's the mod for Henya.
get the fuck out of the house.
You're asking Michi, who never leaves and streams for 15 hours a day, and then me, who just like chooses to stay inside.
Okay, now hear me out. If you want Henya to get out of her house, right? Let's not hide here. How the fuck do you get out of the fucking house? How do you get out of the house, girl?
For work.
Yeah, that's pretty valid to get a house just for work. Doing that this weekend.
Or
At my day
you can
job.
bring them a pot of grass, right? That way, technically, they're always outside.
Does that work?
Oh, yeah, that's what I did recently. I have a living plant right here, so then I'll touch it every now and then.
That
No.
is fucking amazing.
No. 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 Come on.
So
No.
this triple B opinions belt real quick.
Just no.
And then give y'all
Yeah, I'm
a
trying
little
something.
bit of too sweet. So thank you.
I like the fact that like I'm the only one in the audience that knows what the hell he's talking about. The too sweet.
Is very content creator coded, and now
Woo, hey.
Wow, we just got roasted.
Hi, so I know I'm a scammer, but I have an important question for Kuro.
Oh.
Good luck. Do you like George?
Wait, go back. Hey.
I know I'm a scammer, but I have an important question for Kuro.
Oh.
Good luck. Do you like George?
I'm gonna be real. I've heard of them. I don't actually know what they are. Should I look them up?
Why we're friends, you and I. They are literally the most useless thing. I don't. We have time limit. I can't rant about it. They are.
Yeah, I think he said
so ugly. I can't-
toys. I can't remember. I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Exactly. Yeah. No one would ever wear it. How many of you guys are wearing George right now?
Not a single person.
Yep. Yeah, don't.
I guess my opinion is, honestly, slay.
Oh, jorts. Oh, okay. I was like, George? Oh, jorts. That's right. I forgot. I was like, all right. Little cool shot here.
Well, this is so so great that I have to just double. So you got 5 of coins reversed.
Ooh.
That's not. Well, it's the past. You know, either way. Like,
You're the card haver.
Well, either way, it's good. It's usually for like a steady, healthy
Yeah.
adventure.
It turns out that Kuro's gonna be getting married.
Advice. You, according to the card, it seems that you need to invest more. Well, according to the card, invest more romantic or
Yeah. Go talk to Shoto. Go talk to Shoto.
Easy you won.
Get that dick.
Good to take a picture of that.
Cinema. Oh yeah, they had everyone do the whole cinema.
Thank you so much for coming so early in the morning.
That's
I
funny.
had a fun
That's
time
great.
today.
So okay, so this is when I started to roam around. Atrium, pretty sizable. If you've been to the San Jose Convention Center, usually this area is usually used for what is areas used for? Honestly, I forgot exactly what it's used for anime nowadays. But they use the spot pretty well. Oh right, this is for the hentai room. This is like for the other panels they host here for anime. But yeah, like yeah, no, it was cool. Like the whole they used the space pretty well. Oh yeah, there was Beyblade action. There was some Beyblade action in the atrium area, so that was pretty fun to see. As they rev it up.
Ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot.
Yeah, that was cool. Oh, and it almost hit me too. I totally forgot about that. Just first person view. So it's like, oh, you're getting hit by this Beyblade. Yeah, it was cool. I was actually really impressed, honestly. I think the turnout was really good this year. I saw at the end of the panel, apparently I saw a screenshot. Was it 6.7K people were there in attendance in total? Which is pretty damn good, honestly. I'm like, holy shit. For it's a new venue? Yeah, it's real damn good, honestly. And it has more room to grow, too. So I expect that to go to at least like 10K next year. This was the game room. This is a cool thing. They actually is like a mechanized table where the pieces will come up from the table itself. It was really rad. I was like, oh, this is freaking cool. But yeah, the game room was actually pretty chill. It was actually like people were really active in playing games. This is actually really fun. Really fun to see, honestly. We both said it at the same time. Let's see. This was cool.
What are you gonna do to me now?
This was actually awesome. I love seeing this as well.
Oh, you gave
Outside my range.
The tabletop actually was like really wide range. This is Warhammer. 40K. All mechs and all that jazz. So that was pretty cool. There's another good shot of everyone playing tabletop as well. If I was an attendee, I'd be chilling. Probably here or like other places. It's like I think Offkai Expo definitely offered a good amount of things to do at the con, honestly. Like there was a good amount of stuff that you could go and check out and have fun with, and also being a part of a panel and whatnot. I also could see myself like running out of things to do at the same time. But like in terms of like what they had offered this year was not bad, honestly.
It has the effects of turning the undead. That does help a lot. There's only a few outer gods who would deal with such a thing. Music is one that's not a typical medium or means of way.
That was cool. I like that shot. This guy, I met this guy actually. What was it? Outside actually. Like he was there for day 0, and I had to help him out. But like he was the part of the DM for this. So it's like RPG one shots, which is freaking rad. Oshi Push, which I paid money a while back for a deck. I never got my cards. I have to message them. It's like, okay, I paid for this. I never got these. I have to double check with them. So, getting some shots. I think the thing that kind of surprised me, honestly, when it comes to Offkai, and one of the trends that has been doing, it's actually like the cards. Like, there was a good amount of people who were actually trading cards or trading cards, and there was, yeah, it was kind of crazy. I was like, oh, this is a really cool thing that's evolved. More. This is from the vendors room, from vendors hall, vendor/artist hall. And it was cool. I got some good shots. Just like a wide range of like what's going on, what's happening. Here are a quick shot of the cars of me trying to. So, yeah, I was just trying to get some good shots of stuff I could see. The newbie car. The newbie car, even though she wasn't there in person, so. Right next to that Mint Phantom. Oh wait, no, that's the next one over. The Ina car. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I remember taking these shots for Offkai Gen 1, which is kind of crazy to think about. This was the industry hall, kind of where we started off. Oh, and then back to the vendors hall. So I had to do a quick shot of the Face Connect booth. Part of my requirements for the Offkai staff. So, guy gives me a thumbs up. I appreciated that. Here's one of the booths in the vendors hall. I got permission to kind of just record some footage. So that was cool. I liked it. I was like, oh, rad, awesome. Got some good art, good plushies. They had Doki. You got some anime ones. They got Full Moko. And then this guy, who was a Mint Phantom Wisp, right at the lewd booth, with all the butts. And then this is another shot of me getting the Face Connect booth. Kind of giving it a 2-angle shot. Or one shot going to the left, one shot going to the right as I scroll down. And take a shot of the booth itself. Yeah, so this is to the left that I took a shot of the booth. They're very sensitive with that, so.
Yeah. I don't mind either way, but I appreciate when people ask.
Oh yeah, this is the artist. This is one of the funny enough. Okay, so this is a friend of mine. So like, it was cool to take footage of the artist booth that I asked ahead of time. So it's like, hey, this is for social media purposes. Can I do this? And it's like, yeah, that's fine. This is another one that also I asked before. Another shot of another artist booth. We see hand fans. Oh, okay, cool. Sick. Did not know that. There were fans. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. I was so on the job that I didn't even recognize the sign that says these are actually fans you can use. So this is great. They had a KFP like setup. I believe they were selling, because there was a cosplayer that was there. I think they were selling prints for the cosplayer. That also was cosplaying as Kiara. Oh yeah, the big the big Doki Bird mascot, Dragoon inflatable. That was also right next to the Mint Phantom Spirit inflatable as well. So that was funny. Inflatable Dragoon. Nice. Oh, from DC French, nice. this was not a great shot. I was trying to get a shot of like another booth, but like it was too small, and like I was trying my best with this one. So it's like, oh well, I'll do what I can. So jackets are pretty cool. Not my taste per se, but it was fun to see. And this is, I think, when I was trying to record all of the ads in the community stage. And hopefully I did for the most part. So yeah, I think this was another shot of it as well. Because I was trying to figure out like how I'm gonna, because how am I gonna show that this is from the community stage? Like how am I supposed to do that? Like I had to show something that was like indicating that it was in the room rather than just in a straight shot. Because then if you do a straight shot of the actual screen, then that really doesn't tell the sponsor like I did this in the community stage. It's like, well, you didn't really like show that. So it was me trying to figure shit out. I wonder. I probably should have just stayed here, honestly, at this spot. It would have been great. It would have been fine. And then this is me trying to do the same thing. And but at the time this happened, like people are starting to pile in, which may be a good idea, maybe a bad idea. Because then it's like, well, it's doing the like, it's doing the it's doing the thing. It's doing like the hey, here's people showing up and seeing the ads, but it's not a clean shot of it. So, it is what it is. Lesson learned. I just got to get there early and just got to just film the entire thing. So I can skip this. This is fine. So yeah, people parts start to pile in. This was full. Ironically, so I'm not sure if it was on purpose. Renzu was the one that scheduled my schedule for the weekend, and I'm pretty sure it was not on purpose. But I'm a big fan of Grimmy. I like Joel as well. So it's just like, oh, here's a panel with both of them in there. It's like, oh hell yeah, sick. So probably my regret is like I didn't get a chance to talk. You know what? Actually, I should look up. And you know what? Let me look up Anime Expo schedule. If Grimmy is gonna be in one of the booths this year or in this Anime Expo next week, I will go and say hi. Because I'm like, that would be awesome. She's my comfort streamer. It's just late at night when she's playing horror games. It was just like, oh, this is the best. Also, her voice is very smooth sounding. So it's like, oh, this is perfect. I love it. She's great. I love her. But again, this ironically, funny enough, like this was like, again, one of those situations where it's like, yeah, well, there really isn't much to capture. So I ended up taking some shots, and then it's like, okay, I'm sitting down for most of the panel to actually enjoy the panel. So yeah, there really wasn't much shots to really take, honestly.
Do we want to talk about our favorite horror games? And to begin?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Joel.
Me?
Yeah, I see.
You're making a big deal about it.
Yeah, you're making such a big deal out of it.
I am a horror. Okay, well, my personal favorite type of horror games are like the kind of puzzly ones. It's okay.
And then people are still piling in, so I gotta get shut of that.
No, I like puzzly. That's why
It's been a while since I've heard the name Limbo thrown around. That's a classic.
Good shot of this one. Cosplayer. Really good. Just sitting down, relaxing, enjoying the panel.
You don't know what bitches classes, do you?
Well, isn't
So yeah, it's always good to have like those good wide shots in the corner of a panel and just be like, oh hey, here's a bunch of people.
So we always lock in for like an extra hour just to catch the Devolver Digital. Shout out to Ball X.
Hmm.
What a game. That was so fun.
What were your other two games, Grimmy? You said Ib and Witch's House.
Oh, the ones that I like the most?
Yeah.
So we but it's also, it's got some, you can play it without getting your catch intense stuff in it.
Give me 1 second. I dropped something. Oh, down here. There we go. All right. I don't want to run over my memory card. That's the last thing I want to do. Certified fluffer.
And the audience, has anybody here played the game Deadly Premonition?
Yeah.
Have you guys played it? Deadly Premonition?
No, not yet.
It's in my library because I bought it.
Okay, I'm letting you guys know, and everyone who hasn't played it, the game sucks ass.
Damn.
Thank you guys for being here.
Damn. I respect them just going up like, this game is ass. So you heard this game? This game is ass. Oh no.
Many monster girls are the best girls. I'm a passionate horror fan too, but I'll get straight to the point. Have any of you played Scorn? I think you might like Scorn.
Yeah, Scorn. Scorn was a good game.
I never played Scorn. I watched Germa play Scorn.
I watched Maximilian play Scorn.
But I love that artist and that the artistry that they do and the symbolism they use.
Geigerism?
Yeah,
It's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
The way Geiger makes he makes women scary, man. I mean, women are scary.
That's like the deep manly fear of woman is the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to play Scorn because everything looks like a Scraven, but I'm happy.
Yeah, everything looks like a dick. Very, very like, yeah, that is a very acquired taste, honestly. Yeah, this is VTuber. It's kind of obvious who is VTuber and who's not, honestly.
The most obliteratable.
Like, they can get murdered?
No, that's not what he means.
Obliterate.
Obliteratable.
So about that sound nipple too, guys. No, Leon.
Well, I think Leon is too easy, right?
Are you calling? What are you calling?
Oh, I'm not calling him anything. I just think he's too easy.
Damn.
You can get cat ears for Leon if you.
Right now, James is my favorite.
My question is, so my favorite character in horror ever is Zack from Angels of Death. What is your guys' favorite horror character?
Yo.
Grimmy has something to say.
I know it is really hard, isn't it?
I like a lot of monster designs mainly.
What's your favorite monster design?
All of them?
Well, okay, so maybe if you could pick one that you really like, that might be too hard.
It is a little hard. I really like the monster designs that they have in Fear and Hunger, even though they are kind of like what Grimmy said, scrotal. Really gnarly. They're kind of crazy looking.
Yeah, again, like recency bias, I really like James.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. We got audio. Sorry about that. My audio died because battery juice ran out. So, all right, we're back in it. Let's go.
But that's all I can really think of at the moment.
Oof, oof, well, okay.
They're my favorite board game character. I don't know if anyone would know that at all.
Yep, Sun One.
Thank you so much.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
Originally, I came for Juniper because I've been.
I think it's more scary shot.
She lived in Alaska.
Yeah.
But I found a lot of, yeah, since you were green and white the first time. But I actually found a lot of kinship with Porcelain.
Oh, Sun One.
I couldn't make it 10 minutes to either of those games. Could not.
It's alright. I beat Subnautica. It was still fun to play. You get over it after a while when you get into creative mode and just like run around. And you're like, the water has nothing in it. Haha.
Yeah, just because they're not real doesn't mean they can't hurt me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. We got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Woo!
Have you seen the horror movie Martyrs? If so, what's your opinion about it?
Oh, I would have Martyrs on my to watch list for
I don't understand why he had his hand in his hat right there. I was a little afraid. It's like, does this man have a gun? But no.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, gross, terrible, evil horror.
Oh yeah, he took a picture of his 3D. There was a couple people that were taking pictures with their 3DS, which is, I find it funny. I kind of, I was debating whether to bring my 3DS in case people brought theirs like last year. There was a meetup last year for a 3DS like meetup where people brought the 3DS and they able to like street pass it. So like I might have to make that happen next year.
Sorry, it was a bit of a delay for a few of us, so it's awkward.
This is all ages, man.
It's on the DS, it's for children.
It was a good quick thing.
Before you even had any sense of fear. Okay, thank you. Xenomorph is sexy. Xenomorph is really sexy. It's really, really sexy. Eric from Evil Within was really cool. Very scary.
Again, I really like the Fear and Hunger characters because they're all like really weird. I just like how they draw them.
It's funny.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
Any... Go on.
Oh.
So yeah, good times. I enjoyed the panel. I liked it. It was fun. I liked it. It was great. This is me just getting the IRAM. Yeah, okay. So this is more things I had to take care of. Oh, now we're getting into the big finale, the big kahuna. So, okay, this was the Offkai live concert, and in the past they usually had everyone seated with rows and aisles to walk through, but this year they had an entire section for people to be in the pit and just mosh and just go nuts. And you still have people in chairs. That would watch it, but man, yeah, like you see here, like they were on more the outside, more the back.
I thought you said I was open.
And yeah, no,
Before we begin, let's set the ground.
it's again like I did not expect this. I was trying to figure out how we're gonna approach this. I was initially thinking I'm gonna be in the pit, I'm gonna get some footage, but then I quickly realized I don't have any room to really move, honestly. So the best option was just to move around in this section. So basically outside the box. Yeah. So, look, the funny thing about this entire concert event is that, as I go, the funny thing about this is like I don't have to worry about lighting for the concert, and the reason being is because the light from the glow sticks like would light up the entire room, so like I don't have to worry about it as much. And I think they also lit up the room as well, which helps a lot. So, but yeah, like freaking, it was a blast. It was a total blast. I was working my butt off. It was me and the entire PVC team, honestly. Or no, we'll take that back. It was me and 3 others that were taking video. And yeah, like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, people were going nuts. I really loved Katie's set in the concert. I was loving the fuck out of that. I actually got, and hopefully I'll be in time to show it. But yeah, like, it was crazy. The whole concert event was really fun. It was a lot of work. One of the things that I kind of ran challenge-wise, and I should have like, and I'll make sure to buy another one, but like, I ran a battery juice like halfway through the concert. So I had to go and use the backup, and then I had to charge my main one. Little did I know, there actually was an outlet in the corner that no one was using, and I totally forgot it. I didn't know it was there. If I knew it was there, I would have plugged it in, and that would have been fine. But yeah, it was great. It was great. It was great. Like, it was really cool. It was a really fun time. I think this was, yeah, this was the yeah, this was the beginning part of the entire concert. The choir, where they have a bunch of fans, where they would sing VTuber songs, which is cool. I always enjoyed that. So. Am I running out of water? I got a little bit left. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, it was great. I mean, I can't say much about it. The fact that it was a really fun time. I got some great reaction shots too. Yeah, this was like the beginning. Like, people were getting like warmed up, man, because when they got into it, they got really into it. Good shot here, great shot here. Yep. Good. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta watch that second part. I really enjoyed the summary of the first part of the whole live role playing thing, so that was great. I need to watch the second part. Seeing Nero up there was pretty cool to have her one of her songs being sung. I like that. That was great. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I like that. I enjoyed that. It was great. So different shots, you know, behind people, roaming shots, corner shots, you know, reaction shots. Nothing too complicated, honestly. Oh, we had a document the coffee song. Yeah, cup of coffee. Hell yeah. Mm. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. You know, it's, you know, people are starting to warm up, just kind of like into the groove. Just like, you know, not really into it yet. Nice. I think this was the reaction to... Yeah, this was the reaction to, I think, all of the talents being shown off? I can't remember. Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. This girl, this woman has been running this choir, like, I think 3 years straight. Yeah, because I actually remember like actually recording her panel at Offkai Gen 1. And I think after that, for, yeah, 2 and 3 was at the other venue in San Francisco. So it was like 3 years straight of her doing this, which is pretty cool to see. Really cool to see, honestly. Really cool to see.
Wonderful arrangers that worked on this year's arrangement. We also got to work with several fan artists in the community for the videos for Racing Line and for Violet. So I would love if you went and checked everyone out in the credits because we had so many people work on this year's project. But I just want to say thank you again for your support, and let's start the show.
Yeah, woo! That was great. It was a good warm up. Yeah, you can see my other buddies getting ready. I think they would like transition from each card to each card. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like kind of like the cool down moment before everything starts hitting off. Piss game. Yeah. I love blue women. I remember hearing someone just yell out, I love blue women. Which is funny. Funny, but also like hilarious. And not really great time to call USA chant. That's like the only cringe thing I would say at the con that I saw. Well, two cringe moments actually for me, but well, the USA chat. Not really the best time to really say that right now. Given our current climate, but you know, it is what it is. You know, next time they should add a countdown timer. That'd be great. I think it was the countdown timer. I think it was actually. Oh, and they had her MCs that came out, which is pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be Sam Joe, honestly. I thought Sam Joe was gonna be the one that's gonna be out there, but no, it's gonna be these two, which are both VTubers, so it was great.
Don't do anything weird. Yeah, he's keeping an eye on you. Please be polite in front of him, okay? Right there. Guy, okay? So excited to see what's going to happen tonight. There's so many amazing performers. The soundtrack.
Yeah, great shot of behind the TV. Good job, Clawmaster. Good job. Good job, me. Again, a shot at the back of the TV. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting warmed up. They're getting ready. They're about to get ready. They'll be like, oh shit. Yep, this is where it really gets kicking. This is like, yeah, now they get really into it. Yeah, again, lighting was not an issue. Lighting was not an issue for me, honestly, in taking these shots. They also, again, had the room lit up, so it was easier for me to get shots. It's like, oh, rad, cool. I think it was the back area that had those more lit up. I think it was, maybe. I'll find out here once I watch more clips. And they got the one glow stick guy with the orange just going nuts. Just like, ah! I'm going against the grain, against everyone else. Let me do my thing. Let me go in circles. Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, there was good shots, good shots, good shots, good shots. The passion, man. Raw passion. Like, the only thing I could compare this to, honestly, is like when the FGC gets real passionate during top 8s at EVO. Like, it's the same feeling. I feel like they match passion for passion from both scenes. In my opinion, but I could be wrong, so. I think this was when they combined. Yeah, she came out. Yeah, she came out, and she was also staying on stage while having her VTuber part on the screen. So that was cool. That was cool. That was rad. All right, I dig it. It was fun. No mask. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I forgot about that. Or it might be Fender first. No, I'm pretty sure that's her. I'm pretty sure that's her. Yeah. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Yeah. That's great. And you notice a lot of these clips are like less than like 30 seconds. Because like, I don't need to record an entire segment. Because most of these clips are going to be used for social media purposes. So like, you don't need to record like good 5 minutes of footage. You can just, if you see something like that's good, or have an idea, like do it in short bursts. Is what you're aiming for in these events is like aiming for moments like this. Like look at the shot, man. God damn, that's great. Hang on, I think I did a better shot. Yeah. Like that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Okay, for the most part. There was that equipment in the way, but still, you get the point. That's cool. Okay, and if you don't have one, use your hands to clap, and you also just kind of do the motion. That's cool. There's a lot about idol culture and like how they do their thing, which is interesting to me. Even though I don't really agree with it, but it's cool that passion is there. It's funny because I saw with the orange hat. He was doing the thing with his arms and he stopped right afterwards. So this group, like in the right side of the pit, was active. They were doing a lot of cool shit, like in this general area. So they got a lot of mileage for me when it comes to getting good shots. Okay, and I had to give love to some like, I think it's like stop, yeah, because I keep getting my friends in the shots, so. Okay. So another good shot. People reacting, doing the motion. We had this aisleway in the front that we could utilize, so like it actually turned out pretty good for us. So we were able to use that to our full advantage. But yeah, like, yeah, it was great. It definitely helping us getting good shots of the crowd. And also on the stage too. Like there's again, once we get to Katie's set, there's a lot of good shots that we all got actually, to be honest. I feel like the 5 of us that were there working that night as the videographers, like I think we really got some good shots upstage when they got to the Katie's part. Oh, my neck. Oh.
And then we all say dream. And then I will say me means. And then we all say beautiful. And then lastly we will say so I hope everybody has. And then everyone must say
Oof, all right.
beautiful dreams. Very, very easy lemon squeezy. Beautiful dreams, beautiful. Okay, I already messed up.
Oh, that guy was there. I forgot. Yeah, he came into the front. The infamous yelling guy. The passion is there. The passion is definitely there. Which is cool. I like it. It was awesome. So it's like, oh, hey. Sick. Yep. So I had it. Honestly, like I could have stayed in the front the entire time, but I also needed to give love to the back as well. So yeah, no, it worked out in the end. Oh, and then yeah, the like 1-2 second ones is me just adjusting. I was just like, oh wait, I don't like this. Readjust. I think this was into the next set. Yeah, this was the next VTuber, which for some reason, like, she has a thing called Piss Gang. I think. I mean, the whole Piss Gang thing is an actual thing that this VTuber has. That's the passion, man.
I'll say Toma, you say Toma.
Oh yeah, okay, now let's go into the next one. Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are so cute. I need to do this more often. You should try it. Oh my god, okay. This is crazy. Let me think. Oh my god, I was gonna say, I don't know. Who's a what? We've got, okay. Hazumi. My name is Hazumi, so I'll say Hazu, you say me, okay? Hazu.
Me. 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 Yeah, she was trying the whole calm response, which the audience really actually reacted very well. They knew what they were doing, so.
I'm that girl with the piss yellow tits. I mean, I'm the and super honored to perform for this insane.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, okay. So I know we did this earlier, but I'm just curious. So on a count of 3, let me hear you scream out your Oshi, okay? 2, 3.
Everyone just kind of like just yelling random VTuber names, and then like also her as well. Also, I should mention during all of this, so I wasn't sure. I needed to make sure I was hydrated the entire time. Fortunately, I had a friend of mine that was sitting near the front, so I designated him. I was like, "Hey, you're gonna hold my water so I can come back and drink." And like because it was loud, there was no way for him to hear me. So whenever I look at him and I just gave like the drinking motion, he knew and he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you the water. So I did that like at least a couple times at the night. I remember the very tail end, he was like telling me, you got this. You're almost there. Because he knows how hard I was working. He's seen me working very hard that night, so he knows what I'm going through. But that was cool. That was cool of him. Shouts to Hunt. Hunt is the homie. A great editor. And also just a homie in general. So nice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Again, funny enough, like this again, the spot was very active. Made some space. I think they had actually. I think they had recording spots also for themselves that they recorded on their phones. Whew. You know what? If I was a woman, well, yeah, if I was if I was gay too, I just say like, if I could find a person that was like just as passionate about VTubers as this, like for a significant other, man, like damn, that's I love that. That'd be great. I'm like, oh man, the passion, man. Because like after seeing all this happen, like and how far they go, like it's both a cool and also like a bad thing, honestly. There's definitely some downsides to all of this, but at the same time, like, you know, respect is given when respect is due. Like, people are very passionate, and also like just very like open-minded and willing and all that jazz. So it's great to see, honestly. It's great to see. Good shot here. Good shot here. Great shot here. Gonna do something real quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah, great shot here, honestly. Like that shot. That shot was pretty good. It's pretty good. Any of the back shots that are like back shots. Any of the back shots that like you have a silhouette and like you have the VTuber in front, it's always a good shot. It's always a good shot. You can't go wrong with it. Eh. And in spotting like plushies or whatnot in the crowd, definitely like is awesome and helps. Hmm. Oh, and I continued the shot. I was like, oh, I guess I continued the shot afterwards. Oh, okay, that's right. I went in reverse. That's right. I went from left to right and right to left, just in case, you know, gives the people options, all that jazz. So. Yeah, this is like definitely like the like kind of chill moment. So, oh, this guy probably knew I was filming him. This guy probably knew I was filming him. He was like straight on looking at me as I did this, which I respect. I respect it. Oh, I think this was, yeah. Yes, yes. My favorite set of the freaking night. I'm a big fan of Obi Kitty Cat. I think so. Okay, when this started, my battery died right at the beginning of her set, so I missed her first song, but managed to catch the rest of it. Oh man, I love this. This was so good. I loved it so much. People were going nuts. I was throwing up the devil horns when I'm able to. She played this song during the set. It was great. I was like, ah, this is awesome. It was so good. I was so good. I love this. This is everything I wanted. And she was rocking the fuck out up there. Just give me a full concert of a kid. Just give me a full concert. Well, if you are in the U.S. and now it was a 10, that'd be awesome. But you know, hey, I would, man. Okay, there were obviously these guys are not rockers as I am. Some were really into it, some were not. The crowd for Idol fans are like, you know, they differ. Oh yeah. And then it's like she threw her freaking phone into the crowd, which someone caught, which was hilarious. It's so awesome. And then throws it. Woo! That was great. That was cool. That was cool. That was awesome. Yeah. This is a good shot right here. Damn, that was awesome. There's also another good shot of that that's happening as well. Also, the bass was just going insane. And this is the part where I forgot to put my headphones on, because like during the entire time I had headphones on, there's like air protectors, and I forgot to put them on. And I was like, oh shit. Then again, I was really into it, so you know, my bad. Damn. The guy right there, yeah, I got that shot. The guy's really into it. I love it. That was such a good shot. Oh man. And he was digging it. He was digging it. Oh man. So good. So good. Again, I cannot tell you how much. Damn, so good. I think when she like got on the speaker. So look at that. So godlike. Look at that. The man was really into it. Yeah, man, the bass was just going nuts. Yeah. Now, yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. Yeah, two of them now started to get into it. Head banging, hell yeah. Man, I was loving it every minute. I think this is when she gave the signal for the, she gave the signal for the mosh pits to start forming, to start happening. I didn't know about it until I got to that side. Yeah, you could kind of tell in the background almost. Like the moving The moving glow sticks. It's so good. Damn, yeah. And then I think this is the form of the pit start to happen. Oh yeah, this is when the Cottontail and the other person showed up on stage. This was great as well. And this is the form of the mosh pit. And then like it started to really get going when people start to jump in. It's like, yeah. Hell yeah. And then they started doing the circle, which, because I was thinking like, oh man, you know what, I'm gonna get in here. Instead of recording, I'm gonna get a point of view shot of me just in the mosh pit. And I think this next shot was like, yeah, me getting in. I was just like, all right, let's go, yeah! Point of view, you're in the mosh pit. This was such a good shot. I'm in the pit, yeah! Yeah, this was great. This was great. I love this shot. This was great. And then like I stopped at some point because like I needed to go around to other shots, but like, man, yeah, this was great. Yeah, apparently Contella performed at Oshi Bar like I think the last night, yeah, on Friday night. So I'm a little surprised that she had like enough vocals for the night after. Well, to be fair, it was only one song, so it wasn't too bad. But man, it was sick. I loved that set so much. Oh, it was so good. It was so good, man. Damn, that was so sick. It was so sick. I really enjoyed it. Again, there was great shots. But also the set was so good. I was loving every second of it. So good. Yeah, you can hear that bass just like destroying the mic. My microphone, I should say. You just hear boom, 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 boom. That's just crazy. Yeah, now to really get into it. Yeah. It was great, man. I think there's a shot coming up pretty soon. Yeah, this might be over here. Yeah, this is a great shot. Oh, it's so good. It's perfectly timed. You're just like the passion. The guy was just screaming at the top of his lungs. Oh, it was so good. It It was so good. Can't wait for Katie to respond to react to that. And then we get into Narissa. I think. No, that's right. We got the Usan. I totally forgot about this part. It was like a different vibe shift, but also like still like the same rhythm. So it was great. No, Usan was great. Yeah, Usan is good. Usan was great. It was a good. It almost was a chill down. Almost. No, my chill down for me, I actually took a break, was like at Narissa's set. So, but this was great. This was a good one. Usan was a good one. I think the cool part about VTuber fans is like they're very like welcoming and open, like minded when it comes to like things that are happening on screen that might be scuffness. Like very supportive, honestly. Oh right. And then I realized I went to the. Yeah, and then I found out again on the right side of the pit, like they were doing shit over there, which I found out later. So it's like, oh, okay. You guys are the most active in this entire concert over here. Not to say not everyone else was, but there was shit was happening. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun times. And this is where I figured out actually. Yeah, it was like the very tail end of it. But yeah, again, this side was like the most active in terms of like doing shit. Yeah, here we go. Okay, look, I was confused. They were doing shit, and then they running on the other side, and then running the other side. Okay. It is the whole thing I do understand, but you know, hey, that's cool. That's cool. And then they had a clapping section. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a whole routine to this I have no idea about, and like when I've seen it in action, I was just like, oh, that's cool. It's rad. I dig it. See, the cool thing about after all this, I get to be VTuber Santa Claus, and I get to like give these clips out to all the VTubers that they can use and promote for whatnot. So it's like, yeah. That's great. That's cool. I love it. Again, this right side was it was overall the action was happening, so. Yeah, apparently they said something and I just did not hear. So.
I know you guys are strong, both majority, minority, we respect each other, so thank you so much for being generous enough to accept who I am. I was thankful.
Yeah.
Thank you, truly, for letting me.
It was awesome. They had a good like.
Thank you guys. You guys are so kind.
Like they had a really heartful moment that night. I couldn't catch what they said, but like I think like she was like they were like very thankful that like accepting for who they were, because Usan is a big ally of the LGBT crew or LGBT people. And also, like, I believe I think they are also trans or gay or bi. I can't remember. I need to actually look it up. Or non-binary, but it's cool. Like, Usan is a cool person. Like, they are definitely definitely cool. Glad that they had their spot there in that night. And then we move on to Narissa. This was my cool down set. Like, I needed to sit down and relax. Also, at this point, like, I was also running down on battery juice. So I had to, like, kind of, like, pick and choose my moments. So I decided to, like, you know what? I'm going to just save whatever well, initially I was going to say, I'm going to sit out the set. I'm going to save whatever I have for Kuzuna Ai. But at some point I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going as much as I can until I get to that point. And I think at this point I found out that there was a corner outlet that I could use to plug in, and I just took my charger with me. So I charged whatever I had for my backup battery. So, oh, that's right. I can actually send this to PR. That's right. The guy in the center is just like not digging it. It was just like whatever. And I caught this, which is really cool. There were people outside of the outside of the venue or outside the room because they couldn't get in. It was too full.
Next one's a classic by the Beatles. Let's Go Flying with Lucy in the Sky.
And this was the last set. This is everyone's like getting ready for Kuzuna Ai. And I think the set, I saw so many people crying, which is fair because she is the queen of VTubing in my opinion. And it was so cool to see this full circle. It was great. There was there was some great moments, man. Man, seeing her back, it's so cool, man. And obviously this is all pre-recorded. Obviously she wasn't there, but she was pre-recorded, so it's wild. It's really wild. It's all very wild. Seeing her back in action, seeing her back to the VTubing scene is great. There was not a dry face like when she was performing. I think she only performed she performed 4 songs? It was 3 and then 5 songs. That's right. And this is very much the cool down moment. Cool down for the entire night, honestly. Very chill, very slow songs. So, but it was a good way to end the night. A good way to end everything, honestly, so. But man, yeah, it's crazy. There was definitely not a... I thought for a second if I wanted to film people crying, but I don't know if I wanted to or not. Yeah. And again, I was running out of battery juice. So, I can only... I can only spare so much juice. Yeah. Yeah, because I could have sworn she did before, but she didn't actually. I remember she did a one online with Yanners actually, but actually doing one at a venue, quote unquote. It was cool. It was awesome. It was cool to see. I think what it was when at the end of the concert, when I was getting ready to leave, I think I saw the actual people behind Q's Eye in the back, shaking hands and bowing down to one of the Offkai staff, just very, very grateful. Everything they saw, pretty much they're very happy with. So. Yeah, everyone I feel got their money's worth. And the queen is back, baby. And you got her single coming out in 3 days actually. VTubing world keeps going round and round. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely nutty, man, that this happened. Because when I first initially saw the lineup, obviously I was excited for Katie Cat or Obi Cat. I was really excited. That was like probably one of my main ones. And the rest was cool too as well. Accusing an eye, man, wow. I still can't believe how they did it. I still cannot believe how Offkai did it. Like the pull that Offkai has is just kind of nutty when it comes to these things. Just crazy, honestly, just absolutely nutty. But yeah, it really isn't much to say, honestly. Like, it's kind of the same idea of the other shots, or this last one. Although this was much more subdued because people had emptied out. And also, like, it was just very much like people were already exhausted from all the stuff they've been doing. So, but it was cool. It was awesome. It was a great time. It was a great way to end the night. We're both. Man. It was great. It was great to see. I think at this point, like at some point, I kind of went to the corner and just like took a picture with a crying emoji. It's just like, yeah, this was great. And I think the crazy thing too is like a lot of these people wanted to keep going. So there was a dance rave party that Mona Monet was DJing in the community room, and people went there and still keep going, which is kind of crazy. You got the stamina for it. Well, if you're into VTubers and idol culture, I'm pretty sure like you have the stamina to keep going. So it depends how old. Well, no, I'll take that back. No, I've seen people in my age who are just still have the energy of an 18-year-old to still keep going. Yeah, again, there's nothing else much to say, honestly. It was a great time. I can't really deny it. Not deny it at all. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, and that was it. Awesome. Well, that was all the footage. Well, not most of it, or all of it, but like there was most of it. Okay. Now, I got about an hour left. Let me see. Do I want to go photos first, or do I want to go with the webcam? I'm gonna go with the you know. Let's do. Let's do webcam. All right. Let's see if it will activate. Come on you. Deactivate, activate. No? It's turned on. I specifically set up a webcam. Hang on. Let me view it again. Let me see. Okay, hang on. Let me try something. I'm gonna disable this for now. Let's do this. Do it again. Reboot it. Deactivate. Activate. Does it not want to? Okay, it's funny. It was working before, and now it doesn't want to turn on now. Hang on. I'm gonna try one more thing. Hang on. Let's try something. Okay. I dislodged it. Put it back in. Hopefully that works. Let me see. Do that maybe? Default? Configure video? It does not want to work. Okay. Funny. Alright, well, that's good to know. I have a backup. That's fine. I have a backup just in case. Just in case that shit doesn't work. Alright. Okay. So, the backup is I have pictures. I have more pictures and videos. So, this was day 0? I believe this was day 0. I took my camera. Or it's on my camera. I took my phone because I wasn't really expecting to film that day, and I just took a quick shot of the line to get into the con for day 0 to get your badge, and it was a good sizable like length. It wasn't too bad honestly on day 0. Like I've seen much worse, but yeah, no, it was a good sizable chunk, I would say. Good sizable chunk, and yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it basically went all the way from the front door all the way around the corner and to the back of there. Yeah, so basically the back of that building. This one? Okay. Oops, hang on. Is my thing? Okay, yeah, it was. So basically, back here is where it ended. So wasn't too bad. This was the so this was at the guild house. They were having a thing on I think Friday night. They had a hollow takeover thing earlier that day, but we kind of came in at the tail end where there was other VTubers performing in this section with drinks and whatnot. Pretty open space, open bar. I wish it was open bar. A pretty open space for people to kind of mingle and whatnot, games and all that jazz. It was a barcade essentially. So yeah, people were chilling, drinking. I was having my shochu drink to kind of get the party started, but also I realized I also knew that there was a party floor with free booze, so this was more or less like I'm gonna drink this and go to the party floor afterwards. But it was still cool, They were doing live performances, and that was awesome to see. This was so before the con opened up, they had a oops, hang on. Let me get to that first. They had a whole section for the class of 2025 of like graduated VTubers. So which was like both funny but also cool at the same time. So Gura, Ame, basically the whole live cast here. Actually, all this is Hall Live. Goro, Ame, Aqua, Fauna, Bird Girl, I forgot your name already. Toa? No, I forgot your name as well. And then the other person. This was in the console room. They had Love and Deep Space cutouts of the boys, and they just folded them to like sit in the chair, which is funny. Oh, and then the Sox CEO was in the maid cafe, which I did not have a chance to really check out as much, but it was there. I know a friend of mine that was working the maid cafe. I should have stopped by, but I was just so busy that weekend, so unable to. Oh yeah, this is the other side. Yeah. And then Nisanji, also on this side as well. And then the whole thing. Kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's crazy. Oh, this is great. So, this is the key card for the Marriott side. The Vishojo, I guess, sponsored the con to have custom cards, which I actually have a thing here. I would have showed you, but my webcam is like not working with me right now. But it was cool. I loved it. I really loved it. I'm keeping this. And on the way in, I saw this printout already on the Windows seal. Now the thing is, like, there's always some sort of thing happening on the side of the Marriott side when it comes to anime conventions, or in this case, VTuber conventions. So it's like seeing that, I was like, oh, that's funny, but also cool at the same time. Front of the doors, you had the mascot, and you got Q's in an eye. And funny enough, so when I was walking around, like, Fanime things were still up, and it was like a month afterwards. So it was just like, oh, that's funny. Like, they haven't been taken down. Now I've heard from a friend of mine like that was on purpose. It's like, okay, whatever. Okay, is Fanime that threatened, and is Fanime like that, like, petty for Offkai Expo? Which, you know what, I won't be surprised if they were, but at the same time, still. Oh, and this is before I went down to San Jose. So I took a day before I went down there just to kind of get away from it all and just chill on my birthday. And I found this. I went to the mall, and there was a mini cat town. Basically, it was a cat cafe, and like $30, I think, for 15 minutes. So like, I was like, oh, that's rad. That's really cool. Yeah, and also you can adopt cats as well. So I was like, oh man, that's cool. That's great. I kind of wanted to, but like, I was okay. I was good. This was me on the morning of Offkai Expo because I needed to head home to work. Well, this is me up in like 6 in the morning, I think it was. I was leaving. So I took one last picture. And I started to head out. This was during a party. Someone had like this device on his chest. It was an AI VTuber of Shadow the Hedgehog, and like, you would ask a question to it to respond using AI. But yeah, it was like, I saw that and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty rad. I saw that and I was like, okay, rad. This was the image I took before I posted on Twitter, or sorry, Blue Sky, sorry. I'm not on Twitter anymore. This is one of the people I met, actually, which I need to go back and follow, actually. Avery Tower. Example of the badges. I didn't get that many badges this year. Well, I got a little bit. I got a decent amount, so. This was the panel I was, as you saw earlier, recording. I also want to take a picture because I love these two a lot, so you should agree with me. This was someone. Yeah, I met this guy at the Oshi Bar after party. So okay, funny story about this. So okay, I went to the Oshi Bar event because my friend was DJing the night, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go and say hi and then mingle. And the funny thing about this was that when I first got there, I was already like pretty pre-gamed, like drunk already, so I was already like kind of pretty good. But then when I got to the event, I was trying to get downstairs, but the elevator I went in on got me upstairs. And initially I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is not where I want to go. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, this is the VIP section. Oh. So then First off, I went downstairs, went to the bottom floor, then said hi to my friend, gave her a hug, and then I walked around for a little bit and realized, oh, wait a minute. Everyone's here for a drink, but the line is super long and there's no point in doing so. So I'm gonna go back to the VIP section. I'm gonna go back to the rooftop, which I did, and I met this guy. I'm pretty sure if you they weren't checking people to get to the VIP section to Oshi Barn on the rooftop. They weren't checking them. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go upstairs. And I end up mingling with like some like big VTubers and also like a CEO of a company, a startup company. I'm like, what the hell? So that happened. Oh yes, the Vite Ramen, the VTuber ramen, which I've yet to eat. Actually, I still have it. I still have this and another thing I've yet to eat. This was at one of the room parties on the 4th floor, which was cool because the person who gave me a drink, like, gave me a whole story about it, and it was delicious. Like, it had like a like whipped cream and a cherry on top. It was so good, man. You couldn't even taste the alcohol. It was so good. I think when I took this picture, like, I was thinking to myself, is this Mag Force in the background? Because I'm looking at this in my drunken state, and I can't help but wonder, like, what game is this in the background? Oh, yes, of course. So, okay, and then before that, before I got to that room, I was abducted to the Mint Phantom room. I was just kind of walked in, and I was chilling, and then this guy, I also got like a mint, funny enough, a mint thing. I still have it. I want to show you guys here, but hopefully I can get my webcam to work actually. But apparently this guy brought his own apple cider, which I'm totally, if you guys didn't know, I love cider. I love cider, and I think part of it is because my friend has made so much good cider over the years at anime cons that he would just make it and bring it with him. And like, his cider is so good. His cider was so good, so I became a big fan of cider. And there's this guy who made his own homemade cider, brought it to Offkai, and then branded it Mint Apple Bottom. Of course, Mint saw this, and it's just like, why is there a butt on a drink? So, this was the editing, what was it? The editing panel that I definitely sat down for. I got Ollie, my friend of mine, to kind of come by. He's like, hey, get your orange ass over here to support the homies. This was the the inflatable wisp, Mint Phantom. So that was cool to see. Right next to the cosplayer. Oh, and I just noticed Gigi right there. This was cool. So so I was like, I had some downtime. To kind of like really just relax. And I remember a friend of mine, or actually I take that back. My manager, I can say that now. My manager that I'm working with, told me that if I could get like not footage, but like just kind of stop by and like pick something up from them. And I kind of responded to her, I just do you one better. So I recorded the actual thing here. And it was very cool. I think what also helped is that I had headphones on. So because of that, I was able to hear the music and the lyrics much more clearer. And it was like very much like, I needed this so badly. Like an hour of just sitting down, relaxing, and just like, just music, just calm orchestra music, just in my ears for an hour, just was exactly what I needed. This is great, by the way. So I sent this to my group of friends of mine. By the way, for those who don't know, I used to be in the Cosplay Wrestling Federation as their editor and videographer. And it was rad. He was there rocking the CWF shirt. And it was just like, that's fucking rad, man. Because as someone who used to be a part of it and still in the group, it's just like, I gotta take a picture of this and send it to them. Given like it's in the same location, like Fanime is the home of the biggest CWF event in the year, taking place there at the same building, so no surprise he showed up. So that was really cool to see, honestly. This is one of the room parties, which I never got to, honestly. Suite 400. I heard that a friend of mine told me that they had like something like their drinks were just like really powerful, and they get you there rather quickly. So you know, I've been heard and told so, and yeah, no, I missed my opportunity, but still had fun times. This is like day zero. Things are still setting up, and I took a quick picture of like the venue, and like, you know, this was the atrium before everyone got inside. So no, it was starting to pick up. There's another party, the Bug Girl party, which I didn't get into. What room is this? This was room. Let's see. It didn't say actually. Oh, 402. Gotcha. So it had Matar Khan, Jupiter, Berry Bug, Big Nose Bug, Countless Lita, Radioactive. Yeah, that was great. There's a lot of themes of rooms, which I enjoyed. It was great. Just a lot of people, and I think it's getting even bigger. I think they really need, honestly, they need to expand that floor. They need that entire floor, not just the rooms that were given to them. They need to just spread that shit out. Honestly. Saw this Publican Pick. I think it was in one of the room parties. I think so. I think I saw this in room parties. If I'm not mistaken. That is me. I took a photo of this. Which reminds me I need to go and check out DLP. So definitely need to check that out. Let's see. Let me just double check here for a second. I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Okay, so that was it. All right. Let me see. How do I just? Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get the webcam to work. Hang on. Let me see. So, it was working earlier. But let me check. Let me see if I can. All right, hang on 1 second. What time is it? 11:03. Okay, I have enough time. I'm gonna plug this in the back, maybe. Hang on. You're gonna hear me, but you won't be able to see me, or able to. Let me see. Let me see if that works. No? Okay, nothing happening. Custom. Activate. Okay, not working. Alright. Let me see if I could. Because this was working before. Now for some reason it's not working, so. Oof. Hang on. Oof. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can plug it in back here if there's anything left. Let's see. I don't know if there is or not. That's the problem. Oh wait, I can feel something. Maybe there's something that I can use. Let's see. Hang on. Okay. Let's see if that works. Maybe. Okay. Gonna deactivate. Activate. There we go. We've got we've got power. Oh wow. What is happening? Why is there a thing? Oh, it's my thing. Give me a second. Hang on. Give me a moment here. Oh my god. I'm hearing static noise. Give me a second. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. Why is that having static now? Okay, give me 1 second, folks. 1 second. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, well, it's one or the other, I guess. Okay. Alright. Does not like that at all. Let's see. Okay, no, it's not that. Okay, it's not that. Let's see. Okay. Give me a second. I wonder. Yeah. Okay. I see. All right. Hang on. Hang on. Got to do some surgery here for a second. Oof. I'm getting static noises. Okay. Let me see. So I'm gonna look at the back of my PC. So I didn't like that at all. So let's just disconnect this, which I believe is just to my VR headset. So I'm just gonna do that for now. Oof, hopefully that fixes things, but we'll just see. Yeah, okay. That's a bad port. Good to know. Good to know. There's a bad port. Very bad port. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was to... Oh, shit. Okay, well, that was to, my things. Okay, don't worry. I have a backup. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, activate, activate. Okay, there we go. All right, well, I just turned off a bunch of shit, so I will turn it back on here in a second, but I want to show you this. So don't worry about my non-existent person that is not reacting. Okay. So, want to show off a couple things. Okay. So, first off, again, this is from earlier. From the Man Phantom party I got. So, I had the mint in there as well. I ate it. It was great. It's delicious. But yeah, got that. That was cool. That was fun. Fun times. This was the general mission for Oshibar. So nothing else to say other than the fact that I snuck to the VIP section. So, you know, sorry Oshibar, but hey. Still, fun time, as I said before. Met a lot of cool people up in the top floor. I met even Evanito again, as well as other VTubers. Like I met Bonnie from what was it? From an agency. I totally forgot. And I met a couple of the Sox people actually. Like I met HR. I met one of their assistants, and yeah, I kind of met a good number of them that night. So that was great. That was pretty cool. One of them actually follows me on Twitter now. It's pretty sick. On my pet account, I should say. So the staff gave me a gold bar So, or a golden card. This is. Hang on, I can actually take it out. Just a little more. Let me just take it out. Gold plated. This is 183 out of 300. So nice little keepsake. So I got that. I'm gonna put it back in its sleeve. They kind of went all out, honestly, on stuff. I got the Atrium card. Bringing the cards back. I got the end of memory of the Atrium channel beloved. So that was cool. That's awesome. I got a sticker from Sun1 right after the panel, right after the editing panel. Sun1 gave me one of his stickers, which I love. I'm definitely gonna put this somewhere. I'm definitely gonna put this somewhere on my stuff, but don't know where. So, let's see what else I got. Oh, haha. So, Munch Meister, aka Munch, is an actual Offkai Staff person. And I asked him when I got this from him, I was like, wait, how did you get your own card? And he told me, like, well, actually, no. I got away with it, essentially. So I was like, oh, you lucky bastard. You lucky bastard. I want one. Anyways, pretty cool. Pretty fun to have. What else? Got a Sam Joe sticker. So I gotta know. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put her at. I might just put it on my wall, honestly. So that might be something I might do. But you know, cool sticker. Cool. I'm gonna save you for last because this is a card pack, and I know how people go insane for card pack openings. I'm gonna save you for last. Let's see. And then I met. Oh yeah, here's the Vishojo hotel card key from the Marriott. So it was pretty cool. They sponsored it, and yeah, no, it's pretty rad. Let me see if I can get it to. There we go. All the people are there. Well, for the past week though, except for Gigas and Treya also gone. So it's like, oh man, record of the past. This was the person I met at the rooftop at the Yoshi bar. Our dreaded waifu? Yeah. I dreaded waifu. Met her at the Yoshi bar at the very top. Very sweet person. Small. Again, a lot of V. Well, how am I going to say? I'm small too, so a lot of VTubers, pretty damn small. So you know. Funny how that works sometimes. Funny how that works. Oh, that's right. So I got a meet and greet with Koki. I got a meet and greet with Koki. It was cool because I really wanted to tell her, like, hey, I really enjoy your stuff at midnight, late at night. I think I found you through playing through the PS2 game of Hobby Birdman, which was great. And then I told her, because for those who don't know, I also have a pet project of making Toonami-inspired bumpers and trailers of VTubers on my other channel. I told her about it, and she was just like, "Oh, is that you? That was you, right?" It's like, "Yeah, that was me." So she was super glad. She asked me if she can use that initial trailer, the initial bumper I made for her like intermission, or for her like her pre-game streams. And I was like, yeah, totally. I did tell her that I do intend to remake the first ones I made on the channel, because I felt like I was kind of getting my feet wet when it comes to this. So yeah, yeah, I definitely intending to remake the first one, so that'd be better now that I know what I'm doing. But it was great. I do intend to hang this up right next to the other VTubers I have signed from Offkai, ironically, because I have an Iron Mouse and I have a Matara, now for Cookie. So I'll definitely put that up there. This was a ticket that I got, so that's awesome. I forgot what this was about. This is a sticker of a lion called Food Lion. I don't remember how I got this, but hey. What else I can show off here? So I didn't go to this event, but like apparently like it was cool that they gave this out for SBP. Yeah, a cool thing they're giving away. So hang on, so I can get that to focus. Come on, you can do it. Come on, hang on. It will let me. Come on, you. Focus. Focus, damn you, focus. Okay, you're not really wanting to focus. Anyways, cool thing. This was the actual like Offkai like, which I would definitely hang up. I definitely will put it on my board because of Opie Cats and Q's and I specifically. But yeah, this was great. Definitely gonna hang this up. A bit of a going away present. So definitely doing that. What else I have here? Well, I have a business card that I was giving away. So that was that. So I can just toss this. I got a bunch of business cards. Okay, apparently I didn't know this, but they also have a Bay Area for Hall Live group, not just LA, but also in the Bay Area as well. So definitely cool to see. I gotta talk to these guys. Part of VTuber. This is the VTuber. What was it? Symphony Orchestra, which I did take footage of. We saw earlier. We talked about it. Definitely gonna contact this person right afterwards and send them the footage. And I'm actually gonna do some light edits on it first, and then I'll send it the footage. But it was cool. Again, really enjoyed the hour of just relaxing and just chilling. So yeah, definitely really enjoyed that. I think this was one of the other person I met. Crystal Tides. So yeah, I was meeting a lot of VTubers, meeting a lot of people. So I think this was when else with Ollie. And Ollie introduced me to her. So she was really cool, really awesome. I forgot where I got this from. I think these are artists, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think these next several few. Oh no. Okay, that was Symphony again. I think these two were artists. Yeah. Yeah, so this is an artist. Hang on. This is an artist that I found, which had really cool stuff. Oops, hang on, there we go. There we go. Grimoire Gifts. I think this was the one that was like showing off their animation. So I kind of took their card and I was just like, oh, I definitely want to check them out more. I forgot what this was for. I think they're an artist. That I saw and I took their card. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Hi, B couple. Something of that nature. Let's see, who else do I have in here? I met this goo person. But Bazooka. I will definitely have to give a follow. I have to check it out. And I met this person after the Oshi bar because we went to, okay, so I was hanging around the front of the Oshi afterwards at the venue, because waiting for a friend of mine to come out. Apparently she got busy, but ironically, I walked to the park where everyone was hanging out because I was just like, oh, that's right. This is still Fanime-ish, so therefore, ParkCon is still happening. So it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Oh yeah. This is a reminder I exist. Okay, so this was the CEO of Luminary that I met. Real Kamina. And I was like, I didn't realize this till afterwards. And I was just like, oh shit, you're that guy. Because we talked in person. And like, you know, he wants to do stuff. And I told him I'm an editor. So, might reach out to him. We'll see. Big ambitions, for sure. Oh yeah. Hang on, did I grab two? I think I grabbed two, yeah. So funny enough, like, I met this guy. He was wearing a maid outfit. Cat maid outfit. I told him, like, hey, I have a friend of mine that it has the same thing, and he's just is also an editor. So it's like, oh, it's funny how that works out. But yeah, again, this is a reminder for myself looking at these. So it's like, I need to go ahead and follow these people. I think this was an audio. Oh, wow. A mixologist and an audio engineer. That's actually crazy. Zale, I think it was. Yeah. Sound and sprites. Mm-hmm. Definitely cool. What else? Oh, I was given stickers of the VTuber that Ollie introduced me to again. Her emotes, which were cute, which were pretty fun. And I was super excited that I was able to grab a copy of the Acapella magazine. Now, these guys usually do their stuff online. Like, they're an online digital. It's all for free, too. Can't really see it, but hang on, let me actually do it this way. So, as someone who is a fan of, like, gaming magazines in general, like, I was a little afraid that they were going to run out, but they have plenty of magazines, honestly. They print out a whole lot. So, it was really cool for them to see. Really cool to see a bunch of stuff. Oh, hey. There's a friend of mine right there. It was cool. It was awesome. I love seeing this. Like, I think, honestly, this is very rare. You're not going to see this like at any, like, other convention. And maybe it does pop up every once in a while. Hey, Roko's in here as well. But it's freaking crazy that this exists. Like, this is awesome. This is really cool. So I'm definitely gonna take the time to read this. All right, now comes the moment you've been waiting for. I get to find out what I get in this Offkai Expo unpacking. It's the last thing I do before I end the night. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay. All right. What did I get? Well, first I get the Sam Joe card. Let me just go ahead and focus. Focus, damn you. Come on. This does not want to focus today. Come on, you. I'll do it this way, maybe? There we go. The Right Honorable, the former Deputy Head of Ground, Constable Lady, Samantha Joe, Offkai, MC, Offkai Face, Burlington, Burling 4, patent pending. Or just Sam Joe. So that's funny. That's great. The next card I got is this is from Oshi Push. Akiko Otaku. So that's the next one I got. From Oshi Push, or no, well, I would say, I think it's an indie. Let's see. Oh, wow. I got that streamer luck. Look at I got. Written Penrose. Miss John VTuber herself. Wow. I got her. That's crazy. That's actually pretty nutty. 69. Hang on. Even I got the 69 out of 71. Hang on, I can't see it. That's crazy. That's pretty good. And my last one? No way. This gotta be streamer. This gotta be Fate. No way. Look what I got. Wow. Wow. So not only did I get Koki as a draw for or as a meet and greet, but I also got her as a card. Damn. That is some streamer ass luck. If I ever saw that just happen in real time. I got some good cards, man. I got the daughter, the mother, and the meet and greet Koki. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good luck. Wow. I'm actually kind of funny how that worked out. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop on my head. Okay. Well, I think with that, I think we can end it. Let me actually turn this off. Turn this off. All right. And then I'm gonna put you back up. Hang on. All right. Well, since we're in the process already of shutting down, I want to thank everyone who tuned in. I'm gonna go ahead and just plug my shit back in anyways. Gonna do that real quick anyway, since you can't see me. Doesn't really matter. But it was great. It was great seeing all this stuff and doing I was a little worried I wasn't gonna go through it all. But turns out no, I was able to go through all of it. Anyways. Okay, let me see. Can I turn that back on? Okay, so I think it's not wanting to work now. Shit. Anyways, it's whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna do this because no. Boop. There we go. Anyways. Okay. Well, things are breaking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say thank you for those who tuned in afterwards or right now or whenever. Thank you guys for tuning in as per usual. But it is time to say goodbye. And then we're gonna go ahead and raid someone afterwards. So let's go ahead and see who be streaming. Okay. Oh, let's see who be streaming tonight. Let's see. I figured as much. That's fine. That's a-okay. Well, let me see. Who be streaming? Boom. I'm gonna just... Okay, whatever. Okay. Who be streaming right now? Let's see. Do we go to Evan? Let's see. If Koki's on, we'll raid Koki. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to Evan. We met Evan. Or I did. I say we, but no, I did. Let's go raid Evan. He's playing some date everything. Alright. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Ironically, next week I will not be streaming because I'm at another event. I'm going to be at Anime Expo. So we'll not be streaming next Friday. I will talk about my stories about Anime Expo the following week. So on the grind does not. Oh, this is like one of the last events I'm headed out. Anyways, regardless, should be a lot easier. With that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.